I never really felt a certain way about it, but I went to visit my friend over spring break, and I stayed with her for 3 weeks, and for some reason, out of nowhere, I was really, really jealous of her, and I never felt jealousy like that, but just because her family seemed so perfect, and not just because like her parents were still together and they still like loved each other and stuff, but it sounds stupid, but also had like her bigger family around her, like both of her grandparents and her aunts and uncles and stuff. So I don't know, it was just weird. And then in my family, it's just like me and my mom and my brother and sister. We're just kind of on our own. We don't have any family out here, and my dad is in Chicago now. So I don't know, just kind of. Can you leave out the first one? I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
Well, I've been living in a single-parent household my entire life, so it's kind of like normalized for me. But I definitely think I have different experiences when it comes to like just like everyday things, when it comes to like grocery shopping or getting to school and things like that. And I definitely think there's like a change in resources and definitely a change in like my surroundings. I think I'm exposed to a lot more things.
Very nice, because I mean, from my situation, I had my father. It's just I would see him every other weekend, and I don't know, I just really enjoy having my mother there and just kind of going and seeing my father every once in a while. I mean, for me, the whole situation, it feels kind of nice, just mainly for my situation. It depends per person.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really hard when you're growing up and you go to your friend's house and you see like they have the normal family of like 2 parents, because then you get to see that contact with both of the parents, and it really sucks.
For sure. I live with my mom, and I've met my dad once, so I definitely have always wondered what it would be like if I met him, or if I knew him better, or like what kinds of things we would do, and just like normal stuff. Like I definitely think I miss parents.
Not exactly, because for my first 13 years of being in this world, I would see him every other weekend, and then during the summer we'd get like 2 weeks together or something, and so I had him there in my life.
Yeah, and my story is kind of unique. I have experienced a 2-parent housing situation, and it is a lot different. There's obviously more money, more resources, but I think the love level is the same, so I guess that's good. But it's just the fact that you want to know who the other parent is if you have been abandoned or whatever, or just that constant like what if, so you never.
I have a really different relationship with my mom and with my dad, and I love both of them very much. But my mom is like the person who raised me, whereas my dad is the person who has supported that and like worked in order for us to be able to live. But I think I'll always be closer with my mom in that way, and I don't know, I think a lot of people have issues if they don't have either parent in their life, because I think you do need both, or not necessarily you need a mother and a father, but I think you need more than one parental figure in your life, and especially, I know there are like a lot of less traditional couples now raising kids, which I think is really awesome, and that rocks, and hopefully their kids get to spend lots of time with both of them. But I mean, I really love just living with my mom, because I think we have a really good dynamic with like getting everything done, and like the way that we clean and do chores and spend time together. So I don't know. I don't know.
bad about them. But let's say my parents were to get divorced, like I definitely would grow apart from them in a blink of an eye. Like I would never look at them the same way. But yeah, that's just me because I've never really had bad thoughts about my parents. We all love each other. We're a happy family. So yeah.
My mom and I are actually really, really close, but we're really similar, like, personalities, so we bicker and fight about the littlest things, and it's kind of annoying, but yeah, we're really, really close, and I'd like to think of, I mean, I know, like, you're not supposed to think of your parents as friends or whatever, but I like to think of her as one of, like, my closest friends, and she's exposed me to a lot of things about life, and she's just taught me a lot, and I'm really thankful for that.
With my mom, we were really close. She would always be pretty open to anything I wanted to talk about, and I just felt really comfortable with her.
Me and my mom are very close. We have a really good relationship to where we trust each other, we can tell each other anything, and I know definitely that she'll always be there for me, and she supports me 100%, and I couldn't ask for a better parent to be there for me. So yeah. Okay.
Hi, Cora. So, I'd like to tell, can you ask me a question? No. Okay, start off. Katie, how do you feel living in a one-parent household?
Hi!
How does it feel living in a one-parent household? What the heck? How the heck are we talking at the same time?